to Greenwood Bulldog football. I'm Darren Drennan here at Smith Robinson Stadium in Greenwood, Arkansas, as the Greenwood High School Bulldogs take on the Yellow Jackets of Wynne. They are 9-2 coming in to take on the 11-0 Bulldogs. Should be a great matchup in the second round of the 5A state playoffs. We'll have our interview with head coach Rick Jones, the players of the game, all the action, and much more coming up after this.
Greenwood Bulldog football is sponsored by Farmers Bank, Smith Auto World, Dairy Queen, New Creature, Bashir's Construction, Bishop Family Dentistry, Cornerstone Veterinary Clinic, Greenwood High School.
Commitment is the key to success.
Stanhope Wilkinson, CEO of Farmers Bank, talks about old traditions.
My grandfather and father instilled values in their employees throughout the years that we instill in ours today. Those values are a hard work ethic, honesty, integrity, and a genuine commitment to serve. We're fortunate to have great employees and great customers. Hey, we are an old tradition for a new generation, and we're excited about the future.
At SmithAutoWorld.com, we're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for all your automotive needs. Get online and check out our new inventory, a pre-owned inventory, make a service appointment, make a body shop appointment, shop for parts, or check out SmithAutoWorld.com's new mobile app for iPhone and Android. With discounts and rebates up to $10,000, SmithAutoWorld.com.
I'm not Cindy. Cindy's the imaginary friend I created. I've been fooling my parents for 2 months, setting an extra place at dinner, laughing at her jokes. Last week, I told my parents about Cindy's birthday and that she really wanted a cake from Dairy Queen. Hey, has anyone seen Cindy? Cindy!
It's their day. Celebrate it with a Dairy Queen cake, chocolate and vanilla soft serve, and our signature fudge crunch. Do one for a birthday.
Welcome back. I'm here with head coach Rick Jones. Coach Jones, congratulations on a win in the second round of the 5A state playoffs, and what a fantastic defensive effort tonight, Coach. I thought it was the best to date. The defense really came to play tonight. Offense did too. Final score 42-7. You can't really, I don't know if you can find much fault in tonight's game.
Well, I'm sure that we will, but we might have to look pretty hard, because seriously, I was so proud of our defense. It just started off textbook fashion. We win the toss, defer, get to kick it in the box. You know, Derek just pounds it in there, and then they have to go 80 yards against the wind, and it's hard. And our defense is flying around there. And I thought, but you know, it took them a while to adjust to their speed. And once we sort of got a beat on them, I tell you, it was a lot of fun to watch, because our guys played really fast tonight. Mm-hmm. And that's a thing that I was really concerned with, because Wynne had so many guys that could run, so many guys that could make plays. If we didn't pursue and if we didn't tackle well, we could have had a long night tonight. But our defense, they shut the door fast, and they were physical and they were fast, the two things we talk about all the time. I was super proud of them.
Well, they got the ball 7 times in the first half that I'm counting on my notes, and they punted every time.
I'll take that. I'd like to have a couple interceptions. We need to do some catching drills with those guys. It's so funny. You know, we have guys that go both ways, and they practice wide receiver and DB, and they never drop a ball on offense. And they go to defense, and it's like they turn to, all thumbs. It's funny how that happens sometimes. But you can look at guys have great elbows, and it goes right through their hands when they're on defense. But I tell you, I mean, all joking aside,
but that's true.
Yeah. They played great defense tonight. I had told the coaches that I was a little bit concerned, because I thought our effort the last 2 weeks on defense might not have been like it had been earlier in the season. But, boy, we didn't have that concern tonight. And the other thing is that our guys were so well prepared. Coach Chick, Coach Cox, Coach Neisel, Coach Shuck, they spend hours and hours and hours breaking down film, and especially in playoff situation, because you get film, you're not familiar with the opponent, so you're really not sure. It's so different. We didn't have a spread team, so we were sort of guessing what they were going to be in as far as the offensive game plan, and it's just difficult to try to figure out exactly where they're lining up. We do a few little deals. We had a little diamond formation tonight where we put 4 wideouts to one side and drew the other, and it's so funny is that we have all these grand schemes, and what really works best is what our guys do best is our wide receivers block, and our backs run like crazy. And I was proud of the way we played, really in all 3 phases. But like you said, the defense, I thought, just played super. I was very, very proud of them. That's a good football team that they shut out. I mean, essentially that was a shutout. They scored against some of our backup guys. Our guys played great.
They really did, Coach. And, they came off of a regular season 8-2 record, won last week, so 9-2 coming in. Every week I open the show before the game, and I've been saying should be a good matchup tonight. and no disrespect to anybody we played, but it just seems like this team has put so many teams out in the first half that I don't want to come on and say, well, this team we're playing, it'll be over with by halftime. Right. Because you don't expect that. I know you as a coach.
No.
Though. And
I thought this would go right down to the last seconds. I know Chris, and I know what a great job he does coaching, and I also look at the athletes that they have, and when they warmed up tonight, it was like, man, this is a good-looking group of kids.
They really good-looking.
They have a good-looking group of kids, but I'll tell you this: you can say that for the next 2 weeks for sure.
Sure.
Because we know those guys in red down there in Camden. We know how they look on the hoof, and that's a great-looking football team as well. We'll have our hands full, so I don't worry too much about that. I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to try to enjoy this one tonight, and then we'll worry about the other one starting tomorrow about 7 o'clock.
Well, a couple of key plays in the first quarter. After they had to punt, Justin Sunday had a couple of runs. Drew Morgan had a catch and a run, and then Justin took it in for the touchdown, made it 7-zip, and then they had another 3 and out, but after a penalty, kind of shut us down on offense. But you got to give credit. The punt was fantastic. It went to the 1-inch line. Special teams was pretty good tonight. So.
I'll tell you, special teams are really important. Coach Huckabee worked long and hard with special teams this week, because in every film they onside kicked every time. So we just started with our hands team out there, and they fake punt. Chris has fake punted against us when he was at Morrilton, so we dig out all the old film and figure out what they did on the fake punt, because we knew he had done it. And we just knew that we've played teams for the last several weeks that had nothing to lose. They just throw it the kitchen sink at you. They onside kick, they fake punt, they go for it on 4th down, and it's Coach Huckabee's had to work really, really hard, and I really challenged our team tonight to really focus. I told them that, and I've told them this before, but if you break a football season down into 5-second blocks, a play lasts about 5 seconds, and I've done the math. Our kids, the kids in that locker room, have prepared 12 minutes for every 5-second play. And by the time you figure off-season, spring practice, fast dogs, August practice, weekly practice throughout the season, they've prepared 12 minutes for every 5-second play. And that is mathematically assuming they played every play, every kicking play, I went and added it all up. I mean, it isn't that I'm bored. I just thought they needed to understand the investment that they made. Right. And I don't want to live in what I call the world of shoulda, coulda, woulda. And I don't want our guys to live in the world of shoulda, coulda, woulda, because we obviously, when we play our best, I think we can play with anybody in the state of Arkansas, and I think that's the key, is that we have to play our best. To play your best, you have to prepare your best, and you have to not have a sense of where you are in terms of how far you have to drive to get there, or what the opponent's like, because all we can take care of is ourselves. But we're going to call it 5 for 12. You have 5 seconds for 12 minutes.
Coach, after first quarter, it's 14-0. In the second quarter, 3 scores. Got up to 35-0. A couple of the key plays I want to talk about, though, had some really nice runs. Hayden Smith had a beautiful run from the 50 down to around the 12-yard line, and then we're able to punch it in with Justin Sunday. And then we got to talk about the Zach Thornton touchdown catch. That was a shoestring
I tell you,
catch.
It is such a great. It's just a great advantage to have a quarterback that can run like that, because you just never know, because every one of our runs is a possible quarterback keep, and you never know when he's just going to pull it and go. We don't really call very many called running plays for Hayden, but it's all set up on the option. And we call a pass play we thought was going to be there. And we felt good about it, and Hayden ends up having to scramble, and he throws it, and I don't have a real good look at it, and I look over there, and I saw it was Zach, and he's laid out tiptoes. It was NFL film quality catch. Yeah. It was a beautiful catch, and I saw the official nodding his head yes, is sort of in disbelief,
yeah.
and the other guy, he gave him the nod, and so his hand shot up, and that was really big, because I think that's the one that made us 34, and I know we can kick it and go in at halftime and know that the clock's going to run the second half. That's a good feeling at halftime.
And I'm sure Coach Thornton takes credit for teaching his son how to do that. Right?
Yeah, Coach Thornton has such nimble feet anyway. He's so delicate, as he gets around the earth, that I'm sure he taught Zach how to do that.
Well, Hayden threw a ball to Drew Morgan, and there was another touchdown right before half, so it was 35-0 at halftime. Made it feel pretty good going in. Coming back out in the second half, mercy rule at that point, but defensively, again, the guys just came out and shut Wynne down for a quarter and a half. But in the second half, Coach, how do you keep your team motivated?
Well, I think it goes back to the 12 for 5. I think it goes back to the fact you prepare 12 minutes for every 5 seconds. Why would you not play hard? Why would you go out there and not give your very, very best? And I think that's the point I tried to make at halftime once again. That was sort of my theme for the day. I thought about it last night. I thought, what one thing can we sort of get to hook in, as a motivational factor in this? Because the truth is, if you don't play well, you go home. And I'm so grateful and thankful, that, no pun intended, that our kids want to practice on Thanksgiving. They want to have to go through the stuff, and it's a great thing for our community and for our kids to get out here and practice on Thanksgiving. And I'm so grateful that our kids want to, because there's a lot of guys that, frankly, they've gone 2 weeks playoff. We'll see you later. I'm going to go ride around with Susie and not worry about it. But our guys have their focus on higher things, and I'm proud of them.
Well, Coach, I want to give a little credit to number 22, Austin Drackett. He had a nice run.
He sure
did.
And
then you just kept giving it to him, and it was like you just wanted him to get in there, and he finally did. So.
I know. It took longer than I wanted it to.
I heard you yelling.
Well, it wasn't at him. We missed a block. We missed a block on a dadgum guy, and I thought that. It's funny. I don't really call anything thinking, well, we're going to get him a touch or whatever. Sure. It's funny how that works. But he's a sophomore that is not afraid. He goes out in scout team every week and does a super job. And he is, I think he's a guy that's going to definitely be a good player for us.
Well, Coach, 42-7, the final score. You mentioned the team we play next, obviously practicing on Thanksgiving, but there's a reason, because when you reach this far in the playoffs, it's for all the marbles, basically. That third round game is usually one of the toughest to get by.
Well, there's no doubt. We're playing a 1 seed.
Against the best.
Yeah, we're playing a 1 seed, and that's just the way it works. And I assume, I haven't seen the score, but I don't know what's happening on the other end, because it really doesn't matter. I know that we'll practice at normal time Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We'll practice at 9 o'clock Thanksgiving morning. You guys come out. We'll have donuts and coffee, have a good time. And then Friday we'll leave somewhere around 10, as I recall, somewhere in the neighborhood of 10, 11, somewhere like that. We'll go to Sheridan and eat chicken fried steak, and it is awesome. Just because we've done this before, we know. And then we're going to go walk 2 laps around the Sheridan High School track if they let us do that again. And then we're going to drive over Canton and get ready to play a great football game.
We're looking forward to it, Coach, and congratulations on a great win tonight.
Thank you very much.
And we wish all of you a happy Thanksgiving, and we'll be back after these messages. More on GoGWBulldogs.com.
At Greenwood Public Schools, your future is waiting.
Go practice medicine.
Go start a business.
Go fly a jet.
Go play college football.
Go be an architect. Go start a construction company.
Go be a teacher.
Go be a journalist.
Go Bulldogs.
Go Bulldogs. Go Bulldogs. Go Bulldogs.
Go Bulldogs!
Greenwood Public Schools, providing the foundation for success.
For over 20 years, Bashir's Construction has built a strong tradition with a dedicated team of professionals, and they share that sense of dedication and team with the Greenwood Bulldogs. Building tradition is important for any team, in school or in business, and we salute the Greenwood football program. From the Performing Arts Center to Bulldog Arena and the new cafeteria, we've used quality workmanship for improvement of Greenwood High School. To all student athletes, good luck this season, and remember, nothing prepares you for success like hard work and determination.
SmithAutoWorld.com, we're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for all your automotive needs. Get online and check out our new inventory, a pre-owned inventory, make a service appointment, make a body shop appointment, shop for parts, or check out SmithAutoWorld.com's new mobile app for iPhone and Android. With discounts and rebates up to $10,000, SmithAutoWorld.com.
Welcome back. I'm here with our Greenwood High School players of the game, the special teams kicking unit. We have Eric Ralston, who is the holder. We also have Adam McFain, one of the kickers, Derek Morgan, and Blake Hasley. And these guys play a very special role on the team because they have to make it happen on deep snaps. They have to make it happen on the field goals, extra points, and, of course, the kickoff. I'm going to start with you, Blake. You're a senior. All you guys are seniors, right? We have a very special group of guys here. Blake, what's it like for you? This is your last game here at Smith Robinson Stadium, and playing in the playoffs is special, but talk about this unit, what you guys bring to the team.
First of all, this is my first year ever to hold, and I love it. It's probably my favorite thing to do. I don't know, it's just fun. I love hanging out after practice, kicking field goals, holding for them, catching the balls for them. So we just have a fun time, and we just do what we can.
Well, it's very important holding the ball down for Adam and making sure that everything's in place, and that's a very critical role, and he's had a great year. Obviously, you're a part of that, and there are 10 other guys on the team that do it as well. You are kicking the ball out of the end zone almost every time unless they tell you to kick it short. What's it been like for you this your last game, and how special has this year been for you so far, Derek?
Oh, this year's been just fantastic. I couldn't ask for a more perfect year, It's just all the time you put into it. You spend all your time here on this field practicing every day, and just to be able to go out and do this one more time on this field is great.
Well, we have Adam McFain here. He is the kicker for the extra points and field goals. Adam, you've had some great kicks all year long, and obviously it hasn't come down yet just to a game-winning field goal. It almost did in Alma, but you really can kick it through the uprights and have a lot of distance. Talk about how important this team is to you and what it's like to be a part of this special group.
Well, I couldn't do it without Blake or Eric Ralston. They make it happen for me. They get the ball down, the ball back there. If not, it's going to get blocked, or it's going to be off the tee, and I'm going to miss, but I give it up to them. Everything I do is thanks to them.
Well, Eric, you're the deep snapper, and that's a very important position as well. You have to do a lot of obvious practice during the week, make sure that the snap is right, because one little mistake too high can go over the punter's head. That happened to them tonight out there. Talk about your role and what a special group of guys this is.
I think it's a great group of guys. I like Blake said, I really like hanging out after practice, getting to know him better, and I feel really confident snapping to Blake because he's really good at it. And so if it's a little bad, I've got confidence that he's going to do it good. But we snap a lot after practice. We practice a lot. So, I just love the guys. So
Well, it's been a very special year for you guys. First time in the regular season since Coach Jones has been here to go undefeated in the regular season. Finished the season 10-0, 11-0 after last week, 12-0 after tonight. This is a very special group of guys. obviously got to head to Camden Fairview. Talk about how important this next game is, Blake.
This next game is, we have to go down there and make a statement. We barely beat them last year, and they're going to be, they're going to be all mad from last year, and it's going to be a really important game going down there to, their home field. We don't have to drive a long way, but we just need to go down there and just make a statement and, just do what we do.
Now, it's a tradition here at Greenwood when, you're playing in the third rounds of playoff, you got to practice on a special day. Talk about what it's like to practice on Thanksgiving.
There's no other day of practice besides Thanksgiving. I mean, all your family comes out and watches it, and it's just makes practice go by a lot faster, and it's more fun.
So, Adam, promise not to eat too much turkey next week, right?
Yeah, I can't do that. He weighed me down.
And Eric, what about you? What's one of your best Thanksgiving memories, and what are you looking forward to this next week?
I really like last year was my first year to ever practice on Thanksgiving, because I went to Alma, and at Alma we wouldn't do that. We'd just take the day off, and we got donuts at the end, so that was pretty exciting too. So.
Fantastic. Well, congratulations, guys, on a great season. Looking forward to seeing you guys next week in Camden, and give us a good Go Bulldogs.
Go Bulldogs!
We're back after this. Stay with us.
The life of a Dairy Queen Blizzard cake. First, your favorite candy goes inside a blizzard. The blizzard then goes inside a blizzard cake, which goes inside your mouth. And then inside your tummy. But wait 20 minutes before you go inside the ocean, or else you could end up inside a whale. The end.
With the amazing DQ Blizzard Cakes, you get to choose which Blizzard flavor you want. Now that's a good reason to celebrate. Do one and DQ something different.
At SmithAutoWorld.com, we're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for all your automotive needs. Get online and check out our new inventory, our pre-owned inventory, make a service appointment, make a body shop appointment, shop for parts, or check out SmithAutoWorld.com's new mobile app for iPhone and Android. With discounts and rebates up to $10,000, SmithAutoWorld.com.
Welcome back. I'm here with our Greenwood High School Student of the Week, Senior Shelby Breedlove. Shelby, tell me a little bit about yourself. You grew up here in Greenwood, and tell me about your experience.
I've been here my whole life. I love it. It's been my favorite.
Now, the school system, what's the school system done for you?
Helped me a lot. Out of all the schools, if I could pick any really for any kind of education purposes, it would have to be Greenwood.
You've been here, like you said, your entire life. This is your senior year, so you probably have some pretty high expectations for yourself. Tell me about those expectations.
Well, of course, I want to go to college for music, so just becoming a better musician all the time.
Now, you're in the band. Tell me what you play and how long have you been doing that?
Percussion, and preferably I always pick snare, and I've been playing since about 6th grade.
Well, fantastic. Appreciate your time tonight, Shelby. Have a great senior year. We'll hopefully see you in the future.
Thank you.
We're back after this. Stay with us.
For over 20 years, Bashir's Construction has built a strong tradition with a dedicated team of professionals, and they share that sense of dedication and team with the Greenwood Bulldogs. Building tradition is important for any team, in school or in business, and we salute the Greenwood football program. From the Performing Arts Center to Bulldog Arena and the new cafeteria, we've used quality workmanship for improvement of Greenwood High School. To all student athletes, good luck this season, and remember, nothing prepares you for success like hard work and determination.
Farmers Bank started on a shoestring here in Greenwood in 1907.
Ed Wilkinson, president, reminisces about Farmers Bank's history.
My grandfather, W.N. Wilkinson, put up everything he owned to organize Farmers Bank. He had the vision of what it would take to be a successful bank in this community. The first deposit was 38 cents, and we closed the business day with a profit of 83 cents. Farmers Bank has a rich history and a bright future.
Thanks for joining us for Greenwood Bulldog football. The final score tonight, the Greenwood Bulldogs 42, the Wynne Yellow Jackets 7, and the Greenwood Bulldogs advance to the third round of the playoffs, the semifinals, at Camden Fairview. Be sure and come on out early this Friday. You got to take a long road trip, but it's worth it. Should be a wonderful, wonderful game. And have a happy Thanksgiving this week. And of course, as Coach mentioned, 10 o'clock this Thursday, Thanksgiving morning, the Bulldogs will be practicing right here at Smith Robinson Stadium, coming out for some donuts and coffee. Should be a great time. Lots to be thankful for at this time of the year. Of course, we're thankful you join us each week right here on GoGWBulldogs.com. I'm Darren Drennan. Happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you next time.
SmithAutoWorld.com. We're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for all your automotive needs. Get online and check out our new inventory, a pre-owned inventory, make a service appointment, make a body shop appointment, shop for parts, or check out SmithAutoWorld.com's new mobile app for iPhone and Android. With discounts and rebates up to $10,000, SmithAutoWorld.com.
At Greenwood Public Schools, your future is waiting.
Go practice medicine.
Go start a business.
Go fly a jet.
Go play college football.
Go be an architect.
Go start a construction company.
Go be a teacher.
Go be a journalist.
Go Bulldogs.
Go Bulldogs. Go Bulldogs. Go Bulldogs.
Go Bulldogs!
Greenwood Public Schools, providing the foundation for success.
Greenwood Bulldog football is sponsored by Farmers Bank, Smith Auto World, Dairy Queen, New Creature, Bashir's Construction, Bishop Family Dentistry, Cornerstone Veterinary Clinic, Greenwood High School,